Alright everybody, welcome back, and Netflix is back with another high-budget, overinflated action movie, and just like some of the other ones, it is starring Wonder Woman's Gal Gadot. Now the budget on these Netflix action movies is starting to get so out of hand, and they've lost so much money off these, that they're actually hiding the budget for this movie. It's not readily available. The best estimate I could get is from when the rights of this movie were purchased by Netflix back in 2021. There is an article, and they had the budget then estimated at $130 million. Yes, $130 million for a movie that will have no box office returns. Now, in general, I am really not a fan of Netflix movies. They're usually pretty bad. For me, they mostly have a floor of an F and a ceiling of a C. Now, per usual, I'm going to keep it real and simple for you guys. This is a straight up Mission Impossible ripoff. Scene by scene, set piece by set piece, action sequence by action sequence. I think I even saw in the trailer that they're bragging about this being from the executive producers of Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning. To me, that's not something you would want to promote. You don't want to put your names on this movie. It's almost like they had like 15 different script choices for a Mission Impossible film, and they chose number 13 and was like, hey, Netflix will give us money for this. Now, that being said, the first half of this movie, I actually didn't mind. I was kind of teetering on that ceiling of a C through the first half of this movie. The basic premise is Gal Gadot's character is in MI6, but really she's in this higher organization, which they call the Charter, aka IMF. And this group is kind of in charge of keeping world order. She has to keep her true identity from her MI6 teammates. So that whole thing was kind of interesting, her trying to, play two different people, trying to not let her MI6 teammates find out who she really is. I actually found all that pretty interesting. About halfway through the film, there is a twist that actually did get me, it surprised me. But that being said, literally right after that, this turned into the most cookie cutter, basic, most boring action movie ever. In general, I actually don't really like that many action movies. The Mission Impossible series is one of the few that's really stuck with me, and the reason is because the Mission Impossible movies, they usually try to do a really good job of making the story really deep. Or if not deep, at least has a bunch of different things going on at once, so you're always playing mind games trying to figure out what's actually happening. Most action movies are pretty cookie cutter, pretty easy to figure out, and there's just not that much you can really do with them, and this movie is a testament to that. I actually fell asleep with 20 minutes left to go in this thing, and for me that is the kiss of death because I'm a huge movie lover. For me to fall asleep during a movie, that usually means there's not much going on. I'd say my least favorite part of this movie is the score. Bro, it literally sounds like someone went on to Pond 5 and downloaded like 5 different tracks, $20 a piece, and that's the music they use for the movie. And I make videos for a living. I would know the Pond 5 game. What can I say, man? It's a Netflix movie. There's really nothing else worth talking about. For me, it's a straight skip. Don't waste your time. If it was like an hour, 25 minutes, maybe, but it's a 2-hour movie. Just pass. For me, it's got to be a D-. I hate to say it. The reason why it's still in that D range is because the first half was okay. But it's just a skip, bro. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought if you do watch it for some reason. And I'll see you guys next time.